Hey everyone, welcome guys to Granny, the gameplay of Granny here. Today guys, I am going to be telling you some tips and some good safety routes on how to move around Granny's house without being caught. Well, these are technically some safety routes that I have thought of and I technically use for my gameplays. First, I want to discuss that I'm going to be using a gameplay method on easy mode. The first thing what you can do is that on easy mode I will be using this method since there are a lot of creaking floors in the place, but I do have some routes for random too. This is not going to be a tutorial on how to beat the game, but it is a tutorial on how to move around the house safely. So, here we go. Once you get started with the game, the first thing what you want to do is, as I'm on easy mode, I don't have to worry about creaking floors. You want to go over here to this place and pick up wherever that is. Then you want to pick up the item and you want to bring it up here. This will keep Granny far away from you, and that's the whole point. If you see this piece of painting here, may as well just keep that there, since you can always come back to it and lure Granny here all the time. See that this also makes a noise. That's one way of going around the house safely. Let Granny come and I drop down there. Granny's right there, and now I drop down there. And now I go ahead and look at whatever is in here. Because Granny's slower, I'm actually a bit quick this time. No creaking floors to worry about. So then I can come over here and I'm now in the garden. Now to get back inside, I push this. I wait for Granny to come around. And here I wait for Granny to come. It's coming. I can hear the noise. See guys, in normal mode, I do have to keep the move on. To keep myself safe. Here, for some reason, Granny does never hear the noise of this. You actually have to go all the way down here. Keeping Granny knocked for a couple of minutes is a good idea to do. Since it... But that's an easy mode. The normal mode one is a bit more difficult to do. To do the same method on normal mode, here's what you have to do. And to not make sure that you stay as least caught as possible and you keep Granny far away from you as possible, since it gives me panic when I play the game and I never complete it since I have nothing to protect myself with. And when I mean nothing to protect myself with, I don't mean anything like a shield or a gun. I mean an item that I can use to lure Granny. I don't have any of that. First of all, once you start this area, I want you to hug the wall. Hug the wall like this, guys. Stay to the left. Because if I'm going out of the door, this is an engine part, so I do not need the engine. Because I'm doing a door escape, or if I was, I don't need the engine. But if I was doing a car escape, you will have to use the engine. But don't worry, you still have this item here. You can always use... You still got a painting here. If you were doing a car escape, you can still use this painting and lure Granny towards you. That way, when Granny's right here, you have a lot of space to move downstairs in. Let's see what's in here, shall we? The bird seeds. And now you can keep the bird seeds there. But I will save them for last or whenever I... Now this is the difficult part. Now, see that guy's Granny's coming, so I want to now go back upstairs, back to that place where I just been, back to where I just been over there, guys, with the painting and that. And I want to try it again. Maybe I can check something into the microwave. Oh, I know, the wind channel was in that place there. Okay, so I'm right here, guys, outside. It's best to keep this angle right here so you can see if Granny is coming or not. Also, you can do glitches if you want to. It's best to see what's inside this well. Okay, a red cock. See that, guys? Red cock. Watch this. Granny will not get me. You want to make sure that you sink in a little bit to the sink. Now watch this. See that? Press the up button and I'm back here. Now, guys, time to teach you how to do the glitch. Let's go in practice mode for this. Also, one more thing. I want to do one more thing that you can also do this way round. You can go this way round when you do this, but I do recommend doing this on easy mode. To be the safer route on normal mode, I'm best doing the other way around, unless you are really willing to do this, but it is possible in my belief. I believe doing this method I'm about to show now in normal mode, it is possible. But it's going to be a bit more stressful and a bit more panicky. First, you want to go downstairs. Grab this item. Technically not this. It's supposed to be, but we bring it back up here, but yeah. Breakfast, there you go. There you go, breakfast. But yeah, guys, you can also do that method round by just collecting the item first and then busting through. But that it's going to be a bit more difficult than doing the safe way routes by keeping Granny far away from you and doing the safety rounds. Now let's go to this one and let's go and practice, and I'll show you what we have to do to get to do the well glitch. So that it is possible, guys. The well glitch is possible, and a few of other glitches are definitely possible there. Few glitches are possible there, and yes, guys, I'm actually playing this game right now as I'm talking. I'm actually playing this guys, just to tell that my speech is not an overload or or a pre-record. I'm literally playing this as I am talking right at this minute. So you want to go to the well. Yes, creeks will always be in practice mode, and you cannot avoid the creeks in practice mode. They are made like that. So stand by where the well is like this, or just press it 1, meaning that I can see the well. I can see the watermelon, right? That's the first press it, but yeah. The first press it of the game. I mean, why is there something so interesting about item press it's like item locations? It seems something very interesting about item location. Yes, guys, I do have one Granny 3 and a few Granny 2 videos published, but yeah, here we go. So you want to go next here and you want to crouch. Then you want to dig yourself in the well. Look what I'm doing right here, guys. Dig yourself in the well gently like this. So you should be in this position right now. So you should be right here, then dig in like this. Then you should sink a little bit. See that? If I go up here, I'm not sunk. So if I stand up, I can stand up. But doing it here, I've sank. So now I've sank here. Now if I press the up, I teleport right here. Another thing I can do, for example, is I can stand here and I can climb on top of this by crouching. And sometimes the result of this ends differently and they can end different. For example, if I stand here, I can press up, and if I move, I get teleported back over here. But if I go here, guys, and over here, I can probably go a bit further. And if I don't move, I can crouch and I'm under here. Now, if I press the up, I get teleported back here. Or, if I press the, press up, sometimes it is possible to glitch through the roof. Press up, or if I just move, I get teleported back here. So yeah, there's a few of the options to get glitched around. Also, the vase is also very glitchy. And you can actually end up losing that vase. Literally, you can end up... Where am I going, honestly? You can end up losing this vase. I can drop it, and it ends up exactly behind the wall. But it is difficult to do. It is difficult. You have to drop it mouse to the wall. Just like that, mouse to the wall. It is a bit difficult, but yeah. The vase has ended up here, and it ends up on the other side. Means that if I drop it from here, sink it in, see that? Ends up right on the other side of the wall. Oh, no. Or I can just drop it. But if I drop it here, I completely lose it now. Some people do say that it... I mean, I've seen somewhere that it is possible that the vase does end up in the garden, in the backyard. And I have tried that. Oh, it does actually. Not sure how, but yeah, it did. Also, guys, you can also drop this vase in here. And it'll teleport back itself up there. This is so you don't lose any items. Anyways, guys, I hope that those tips and tricks... Oh, yeah, back here. Did help. And yeah, see you later, guys. Bye.